Holiness does not merely speak to his purity. It's the fact that he is in a league of his own. His all by himselfness. He is not at the top of the greatest list. He's the only name on the list. He isn't just great. He is great times infinity. Who could you compare to God? Glory is God's holiness shining for all to see. It's intrinsic glory, which means that it's a glory that flows from out of him. He gets it from himself. He doesn't need it from anywhere else. He doesn't learn to be glorious. He didn't train for it. He didn't grow into it. He defines it. Anything that you can say is glorious has borrowed that glory from God. Everyone else's glory is learned, developed, temporary, and limited. Your glory will fade. Beautiful young lady, your beauty will fade. Your ability, young athlete, will fade. Your fame, KB, will fade. But his glory will go on forever. The glory of God is the holy manifestation of his brilliance, his beauty, and his wonder. And here's the kicker. Everything was created for that glory. The goal, not just for your life, but the goal for the entire universe is to be a manifestation of the brilliance and the beauty and the wonder of God. To give God glory is not to give him something that he didn't already have, but it's lining up with who he is. Your purpose is to live in a way that says true things about the glory of God. You were made for glory. I am not a handyman at all. I'm not. I'm bad with tools, and I am absolutely uninterested in fixing anything. But I do know how to use duct tape. I do. I can fix almost anything with duct tape. I could probably fix your car with duct tape if you gave me enough time. My wife got me a tool belt for Christmas to try to fix me a couple years ago. But I didn't buy any tools. I just went out and bought 7 rolls of duct tape and just put them all around different lengths and colors. Years ago, I came across the origin of duct tape. Where did it come from? First, it's not D-U-C-K tape like the bird on the water. It's D-U-C-T, duct tape, like air-conditioned ducts. Duct tape was created to seal air-conditioned units like that are in the ceiling. That's how it got its name. But as they ran tests on it, they found out that duct tape can be used for almost anything except sealing air-conditioned ducts. Duct tape can do all sorts of things except fulfill the one purpose for which it was created, thus betraying and making a mockery of the name that is on it. And I'm afraid that many Christians in our country are becoming the duct tape of our society. Good for all sorts of things except the one purpose for which you were created. You're good for the Republican Party. You're good to ignore the vulnerable. You're good to worship individualism. You're good to fight the media and the liberals. But you're good for all kinds of things. But you forgot that you have a name on you, and that's the reason that you live, is to glorify that name, which should be above every other name.